You know, basically, don't listen to me. I just came out of the store. You know, I'm not used to being in the world. I've lived a sheltered life. You all don't know this, but you know, I lived with my parents and brother all these years, and basically, you know, I had the same routine every day. I taught a little tennis sometimes, and did my studies, and came home and we ate dinner together every night. And you know, I'm into my Kabbalistic work, and also you know, I never did anything around the house. I never shopped. I never went into a store, because with all this hair and everything, I always had what I call a personal shopper going around the stores with me. There was a security person thinking I was going to take something. And this, so I never went into stores, and I never liked to shop in the street, and I never cleaned anything in the house, and all those things. And my brother did everything in the room, and quite frankly, I never made my bed. They used to do this all for me, and now they're all dead, and I'm left now to deal with the world. And here I am shopping, you know, I just watching the cash register, making sure they don't overcharge me. And I asked for a pound of cheese, and they told me, a half pound of cheese, and they said, oh, it says on the thing, the special is only for a pound. And then I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do with a pound of cheese? Am I going to cheese business? I only have my one person now, and I didn't want the American cheese for a pound. So I went out, that's it. The point is, I'm telling you all this so you don't listen too carefully to what I say in my videos. They're intellectually okay for people, but don't follow the behaviors. You know, don't really follow it. There's two souls. There's an animal soul and a godly soul, and I was blessed to be able to live in the godly soul. But they force you into the animal soul, and there are a lot of temptations for the animal soul, and quite frankly, these temptations you know, color your thoughts and your way of life. You know, walking down the street, you know, like the way people are dressed and stuff like that. There's nobody who's in the animal soul who is going to reject this. And you know, it's wrong of me to, you know, make comments on halakha, because that halakha is there for people who are dealing in business and are dealing in lawsuits and are dealing with doctors and are dealing with the world and are dealing with landlords, stuff like that. And let's face it, you know, I was 71 years old until I had to deal with it. And you know, I was blessed. I was blessed to have this intellectual thing. And if I've put it down on the videos, or if I put it on paper, it's a special thing. It's pristine. It's nice intellectual reading, like people read a novel. I mean, you read like, you know, sun also rises. You know, you read, you know, good novels. So you can read my stuff, but, you know, quite frankly, don't take it seriously. It's not for you. It's for people. It's for people in the animal soul. Or it's not for people in the animal soul. And we have two souls. And quite frankly, my thing is that, you know, like, you know, the animal soul is a whole other phenomenon. You know, and that's what the whole opus of Judaism is about. How to restrict the animal soul. I don't have too much problems with that, because they all did it for me. You know? And I could cry about that right now. They did it for me. I didn't have to deal with it. I could be off on my own tangent, my own world, my own space. You know, where I could find out things that no other people saw, and hear things no other people heard. So that's where I am today as I'm walking home with these bags of groceries, you know. My new nickname, Chef Boyardee. I don't make Chef Boyardee. I mean Chef Boyardee like a good chef. I don't open up the cans. But I can tell you right now, this physical world, it's not for me.